A Jeffersonian patriotic dissenting voice here today. Just specifically, I've noticed in the last week, like, there have been a couple articles on your InfoWars site that have been a little bit intolerant of homosexuality, it seems.
Well, sir, I appreciate your call. Look, I'm not up here with bashing people, hating people, but we posted articles about how they have the, quote, lesbian rangers in Canada who go around harassing heterosexuals and trying to bring in hate speech laws. So that's what I'm against, okay? I'm against guilds of people getting together and I mean, with the CPS, they take heterosexual family homeschoolers' kids on record and give it to the gay and lesbian families. So I'm not saying all the gay people are involved in this, but there are gangs of different gangs of people. That's how humans arrange themselves, and it's wrong. And they shouldn't teach anything sexual to 6 or 7-year-olds in schools. There's recruiting going on. And just stay away from our kids, man, regardless, with any type of stuff. All this recruiting, all this agenda, okay? Gay folks don't have children, so they replicate by recruitment. And that's fine with us consenting adults, but just, look, there's a lot, I mean, there's a lot of really bad stuff and out-of-control, self-destructive stuff. Gay men have the lowest life expectancy in the country, even below black men who are next. I mean, you know, I care about these people, but it's very destructive what's going on, okay? Very, very simple. There's a guy named MZ in Santa Cruz, California, who owns one of our affiliate radio stations. He got laid off from a job he loved many years ago. He was devastated, but it taught him a lesson very early in life, that even when you do a great job for someone and your boss tells you how much he appreciates you every day, there is no job security. You are always in danger of losing your job unless you take charge of your livelihood and own your own business. Since you are the boss, nobody can fire you. So MZ has been his own boss for over 37 years, and he is passionate about turning other people on to the joys and benefits of working for themselves and not for others. MZ wants to tell you about a low-cost home business opportunity involving the marketing of healthful dark chocolate that can help people lose weight and set you up with an impressive compounding monthly income. Visit chocolate.ownmyself.com and check out the opportunity. That's chocolate.ownmyself.com. It takes very little money, and if you're interested, MZ wants to talk to you. Remember, chocolate.ownmyself.com. In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Did you know that millionaire, entrepreneur, businessman, and your congressional candidate, Robert Beadles, wrote a 72-page book on how to become wealthy? It doesn't matter if you are poor or wealthy. This book is for you. The book tells you how to create and protect your wealth, and it's called Here's What You Do. You can buy it for only $6 at here'swhatyoudo.net. That's here'swhatyoudo.net. Again, here'swhatyoudo.net. Buy it today.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
This is your chance to be part of this history-making event and to be on the right side of history. Go to Infowars.com. Get Charlie's address to the president. Email it out to everybody you know. Call the talk radio shows. Take our press releases. Get them out to everybody. This thing has gone Mega viral. This is probably double the size of the biggest thing I've ever done previously, and that was Charlie Sheen 3 years ago. And there was Willie Nelson, Jesse Ventura going public on this show. They chose this show to go public. And, you know, people are out there on the web making a big deal about it. Charlie Sheen goes to Washington. He has gone to Washington with his 20 points. That's on the White House desk. Gibbs has seen it. They admit it. No doubt they're aware of this. It's all over national news. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, I commend everyone for the great job they did. You know, the last caller, sir, none of us are going to agree with each other on everything. I would imagine you don't agree with your mom or dad or your cousin on every issue, or your preacher or your boss or your employees. It isn't about us all agreeing with each other on every issue. We have staged terror attacks. We have $23.7 trillion stolen in the first 10 months of the bailout and growing. We have all these wars. Obama putting 50,000 contractors in, taking 50,000 troops out, sending them to Afghanistan, increasing the number of troops overall. We have him lying about everything. We have indefinite detention continuing, Northcom being turned loose on the American people. These are the issues. So we can't be diverted or distracted. The COINTELPRO operatives want us to all fight with each other. I'm not saying you were that. I'm saying they use that natural tribalism over race and issues and sexual preference and income level and where you're from and where you live. And it's stupid. And the globalists try to play on all that. We have a tiny elite waging war against humanity. And we've got to get up, stand up, and demand the truth. I'll have other big developments Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. here live. I'm finishing in the next week and a half Fall of the Republic. We are working around the clock to fight the New World Order. We're working around the clock to resist tyranny. We're doing everything we can. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. We don't get it 100% every time. But we're trying. It's that Teddy Roosevelt quote about we're in the arena. Get in the arena and fight for your future. A global corporate takeover is happening, run by eugenicists. For the globalist, a world government's only the beginning. It's the means to the end for worldwide extermination, for the end game. You heard Charlie Sheen talk about. And all the media people tuned in right now. And all your little factionalized groups. You better wake up, stand up, and demand the truth. You better get your thinking caps on and look at where our world's going, and look at your children tonight when you're home and ask, do you want to deliver them into the hands of this Northcom Homeland Security police state system? I mean, I've got mainstream news articles where the Girl Scouts have been hired by Homeland Security and FEMA. Mainstream news. Like, pull that up about Girl Scouts to work for Homeland Security, AP, Reuters, and it says to look for terrorists, to help their families, to watch their families. And they want national compulsory service. That's what the beginning of Obama with a milquetoast speech, getting the kids used to lining up in front of the big TV screens like 1984 and getting their marching orders. Obama's continuing everything Bush did under phony left cover. Shatter the left-right paradigm. Expose the bankers in the Fed. If we don't do this, it's over. I've been the most successful at fighting the New World Order of anybody in the planet, except for maybe Ron Paul, because I've understood how their system works. I've understood how they operate. And I've taught people and led by example for folks to learn how to stand up and to take on the globalist. This is serious. This is real. They're imploding the economy to make you be driven into the arms of the government, to make you be dependent on them. They don't want you to have a good life. They want to force vaccinations on you. They want to set precedents to have a medical, military-industrial complex prison we all live in. That's it for this amazing transmission. It was a totally jam-packed show. I won't even tell you about all the financial news. All of it we covered. What's happening with the Potomac situation and the D.C., New York flyovers and all the crazy stuff happening right now. The globalists are getting ready to launch terror attacks. I'm telling you, unless we get the word out preemptively. I saw them re-invoking 9/11. That's a key telltale sign that we're getting ready to launch an op. We're countering it and risking our lives. God bless you all. God bless the crew. God bless Charlie Sheen. See you back live Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Retransmission starts now. Infowars.com. The war is now, folks. GCN. It's happening now. Stand up for yourselves now. It's happening now. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the